inertia after the GPS told us the wrong way. So it says we'll get there still on time, but who knows? Got Papa Smurf in the back. And we'll get there. It's a quick shortcut, right? Taking the bike to the front. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
Excited? Your first air shot.
I know.
Here we go. We'll run into a different class. Yes.
Now is our Bushmaster, all right? 5 essential oils. There are other ingredients in it, but these are most important to me. This is the connection that I identify with this product. Why? Because these are the ingredients that are very important to the clientele base that I have. Okay? Bushmaster, argan oil, olive oil, sunflower seed oil, passion fruit oil. The most important for me, copaiba oil. And I'll explain copaiba oil to you guys right now. Right? Yeah. So, copaiba balsam oil, what that does is, it gets rid of over a period of time. And if you continue to use it, you won't get ingrown hairs anymore. You won't get those black lines. Why? Because it's conditioning the skin.
We get you to share your thoughts with us. Would you speak up? Raise your hand and throw your voice at us. Will you do that? Yes, awesome. We're going to have an amazing day in the classroom today. Before we go any further, though, let me bring the man behind the plan up to the stage. Give it up for Mr. Andrew Carruthers, Education Director.
Guys, one of the things that's so important to us is that, like Sammy said, the heart and soul of Samvia is education. We're a product company, of course, that's what we sell is tools, but really at the heart of what we do is teaching and education. So the reason that we bring people to you like Jessie Linares, you're going to start to meet a girl named Anna Peters that we just brought on, and some other members that we're bringing up through the ranks, is because we want to continue to spread that message of education, and Sam and Andrew can't do it ourselves. So, please once again, give Jessie a big round of applause. This guy has a lot to offer you. So pay very, very close attention. So we really feel like this year...
Listen to this unpowered looking haircut, right? Do not mess with me. I have a mullet. It says he's got nothing left to lose, right? Not just kidding. It's becoming a fun haircut again, but we're looking at really edgy stuff that comes to us from overseas. We see shave sides, we see long mullets, we see shattered textured fronts, and we think to ourselves, how could I possibly bring that back to my clientele? So I'm going to show you how. I'm going to reinterpret a mullet using a very simple razor technique that I designed to just keep myself educated and comfortable holding my razor. How many of you guys could benefit from something like this? And by guys, I mean hot ladies and gentlemen. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to show you a very simple pattern that I'm going to work on, and then I'm going to pass it over to Andrew.
A little bit more softness, a little bit more looseness, you know, gentleness in the hair. Less this hand doing the work, and more this hand doing the work. Now the razor, we sell the razor. It comes with a guard. We encourage everybody to use the guard while you practice. I recommend you come to a class. We have razoring classes in New York. Next year we're starting our academy in Wellington, Florida. We're going to be having our academy classes in one of my flagship salons. It's a salon called Visions.
It's gonna change the world right there. And without further ado, anything else coming on? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Doug Theo.
Alvin is saying use your mirror as well, so that you can look at your mirror. Your mirror is never gonna lie.
Pretty wild. So my name's Pete, guys. I'm the Director of Salon Education for Torrey Hunter Shears. Quick show of hands. I always like to do this in here when we do classes. Who is a member of Hunzo Nation already? I mean, a good probably quarter to third of the room. And why I do that is this. Listen, Justin, he buys his shears, right? He had to pay for his own scissors, but he works for us, right? He's biased. If he says he didn't like him, let's fire him. We love our shears, but we're biased. You guys are thinking about. No, I tell him to You guys are. If you guys are in the market for scissors, I want you guys to ask the people that just had their hands up why they're here. I think they love their product. If they didn't, they probably wouldn't be in this class. Or maybe they're just waiting to talk to me after the class. I don't know. But we're a high-end shear brand, guys. We're not anything that you can go and buy at a local beauty supply store. We're a high-end shear brand. We're an American company, but everything is made of Japanese steel, right? So you're getting the best of both worlds there. We do awesome things. Like you guys have a rep in all your towns. They come to your shops and pick up your shears. You guys that are nodding that have them, you know this. That pick up your shears when you need sharpener, when you drop them. They're there to fix them. Hey, Rose, and it's a white glove service that you get from nobody else, and that's what you get when you invest in us. If you guys will help me welcome Justin Thomas, we'll get started.
Okay, so I haven't looked at the crowd yet. I was focusing on this, and this is pretty freaking rad to see this many people in here. So it's a special moment for me. Every year at this show, there's always so many people in the class. So thank you, because it's just validating for me. If you notice, when you do a fade and you start from the bottom, and he says, I want like number 2, but I want it to fade up, right? So most of you guys know what I'm talking about with that, right? And with a number 2, we say, well, how short do you want the lowest part of your fade? Half or whatever, right? And you start the fade, and on your way up, it looks really, really good. And then you get to that number 2, and you clear out this area, and then your fade looks weird. That's because you started from the bottom and worked your way up without knowing where the end result was going to leave you. And
everything short in the interior, long on the exterior. Make sense? Because that's why, this is my next question, and I'll turn it over to Sebastian real quick. How come Pantene sells so much?
Because they lie.
smells good.
They might lie, but yeah, I mean, regardless of like the harsh reality, the simple reality is they're commercials.
Yeah.
They're marketing. Everybody wants round, bouncy hair. So like I said with anything, if it's got a round bottom, it always bounces. If it's flat, nobody wants it.
And notice also, really importantly, I have to show this, is that I don't go in ever at a straight angle, period. It's always a really harsh angle, so I don't have any lines of demarcation. And also, you'll notice that when I do close the shear, it's totally closed, and I slide through it, okay? If your texturizing shear does not slide like that, you're getting a new texturizing shear, okay? If it doesn't do that, it hurts, it pulls, it rips, it tugs. It should move through the hair like that, okay?
I'm doing, man. Julius. And to share with you guys today. I'm gonna let Julius introduce himself real quick, but I just want to encourage you guys. This is your class. Ask any questions that you want. This is Keepers of the Craft, and we will address everything that we can. But what I'm saying is this is our livelihood. This is what we do, as I'm sure you guys are. But we're really happy and glad to share with you today and show you as much details and as much specifics that you guys want. And Julius over here is going to go ahead and give you a quick introduction.
Everybody clap it up for Sean Lahan one time. Woo! As Sean stated, my name is Julius Ariola, also known in the barbering and hair social media world as Julius Caesar. I've been doing hair 15 years. This is actually my 10-year anniversary as a licensed professional. I've been working alongside Layrite organically since I was living back home in the Bay Area. I now reside in Los Angeles, so it's been well over 60.
Details, all the details and the experience that we create are all about client comfort. All of the, even draping, I know there's like, we never drape, we always stand in front and bring it in and drape it up and under and back and up and around. Even those small little tiny details will have a big effect in your retention rate of your clients. You kind of wake everything up real quick.
All right, guys, so what I'm actually using right now is Layrite's grooming spray, okay? I like to call this the holy water of Layrite. Does anybody know why? Oh, this is the holy water Layrite?
It does everything.
It's literally, this is the savior for all saviors in regards to, when it comes to before the actual cut, during the cut, during the style, and after the style as well, all right? So it could be a water alternative like what I'm doing right now. It could also be a pre-blow dry. It could also be used for heat protectant. For me, at this moment, what I'm using it for is I want to give the hair a little bit of grit as well, right? Because the thing is, most of us in salons or barbershops, we usually wash our clients' hair, shampoo, condition, right? And sometimes the problem is the hair is clean, but the hair is a little too slick, right? Myself, I have what you call bow-legged fingers, if anybody can see that right here. For example, I can take my comb, and there's literally no tension there. As much as I'd like there to be, there's not. So I need to build a little bit of grit in the hair. So I'm gonna give the hair a little bit of grooming spray to give myself a little bit of hold to act as if it's 2-day-old hair without actually being 2-day-old dirty. Does that make sense? So without further ado, this is Layrite's grooming spray, and it is Sunday, so this is the holy water Layrite. So welcome to church. The direction I want, I'm actually going to go ahead and add a bit more texture dry. Internal.
That it breaks down to and transitioning between the two. This comb right here is a comb try new things and have new approaches. And what if I clip over comb with the one, they're constantly lowering my chair, but the height that you're going to maintain is the most important thing. And so it's got this feel to it, and that's really comes into it. It becomes in like buffing and polishing. I left this because I kind of want options. When it's kind of slipped up, I kind of want to see what it's gonna look like. But I'm gonna do some trimmer work while Julius updates.
It's easy for him to go home, use it every day. So next time he comes in, he's either interested in wanting to get one of the other ones because he wants to try a different one, or he's ready to refill or bring one on the road per se, or buy for a family or such and such, right? Shalom.
My favorite comb right there.
Oh man, the best. I love this thing.
What do you cut out of, bro?
Where? I'm in downtown.
Do some trimmer work while Julius updates where he's at.
Julius, what trimmer are you using?
Give them like $50 and give you a movement, no matter what you do.
I would do one of these.
Okay, I probably.
No wonder all.
We only want to call one. And then you like the flowers you want to see.
I can't say it here.
So day 1 complete. We'll be back here tomorrow, and yeah, we're just trying to get some dinner and chill out.